You wouldn't believe I recorded a whole intro and the intro never recorded. This is the camera life that I'm currently living with, having gone through all the computer situations and whatever. Now but anyways, I love this camera, baby. Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. And while you didn't see me, whoops, I just knocked the camera because I was trying to swat a mosquito. I know you all didn't see me in probably a hot minute or so, maybe about 2 weeks and change. It's been a busy week, a week and a half roughly since I uploaded my last video. One of the things that's been keeping me back is that I'm obviously filming in a new location. I'm in my room, and I've been moving a lot of stuff around in order to create a much more efficient workspace environment. And one of my biggest challenges as a creative, I can't say producer / engineer yet, we get there, is essentially wires. Wires are a huge problem for me. It always makes me feel congested. So one of the things that I decided to do is try to isolate the perfect setup for where I'll be doing my workflow, whether it be school, video editing, audio editing, podcast recording, or whatever. Now, generally speaking, the podcast recording may involve other people, but I needed to find a way to move that and include it into the setup that I currently have without it being disjointed and disconnected, because I do use some of the podcast equipment for myself. So I hope you'll enjoy this brief little tour, and what you'll see after this is where the battery had cut off after I did my intro and the intro never recorded, and now we're doing this part here. So it's a little out of sync, but essentially I'm giving you a desk tour. So like, share, comment, subscribe, and as usual, oh my gosh, I'm so out of the vlogging. There's a vibes. Okay, so the camera battery cut, and I have not really been charging the batteries. The batteries also need to either change or this camera needs to go, because in 2/2s the battery literally just dies, and I just kind of don't have the patience to kind of figure out why. I'm not a camera techie. I knows nothing really about that stuff. I know more about like video editing and that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of sitting down in a room. You can see some guitars behind me. Basically, I'm just going to be giving you guys a quick tour as to the new layout of my home studio battery flashing for 2021-2022. Okay, and that's basically it. That's all I have for you all today in terms of tour. One of the biggest concerns that I've had where workflow is concerned is, and if you find I'm looking behind me, it's because there's some stuff there that, yeah. One of the biggest concerns that I've had is that workflow has been inefficient because I've had to keep like moving cables and plugging this and unplugging that. The room that I was in before required a fan, or at least a fan running consistently. It needed cooling. Mosquitoes were always a thing, and I hadn't quite isolated the perfect dual monitor setup that I wanted to achieve, where I could basically run Logic Pro in one window and have other stuff running in the other window, which Mac essentially decided, yes ma'am, we about to do that. So essentially the setup is like this for now. Alright, well, I hope you all basically enjoyed that video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, and as usual, it's a vibe.